Hey everyone, Marshn here, and today I'm going to be looking at a timer called Cubedesk. So before we get started, I just want to say that this video is not sponsored nor affiliated with Cubedesk. This is just a timer that I use, and I think that you guys might find interesting and really cool as well. So this timer has a couple features that are really interesting, like focus mode and a built-in trainer, which is actually really cool. So I'm just going to be going through some of the features and explaining why I like it, and you can make a decision on whether you want to buy it or not. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So we're here on the main window, and you can just see that we have our basic scramble right here and our enter times. I'll switch to keyboard mode so you can see. So that's pretty basic stuff. We have all of our times down here. So in a 3x3 session I just started, basic stats like PB, the session average, current average of 5, current average of 12, and our scramble jar. We also have some other tools so we can see solve graphs of the solves over time or time distribution, which is cool because you can see most of my times are in the 12.5 to 13.5 second range. Anyway, moving on, over here we have our sessions, stats, trainer, and settings view. So if we go to sessions, you can see the sessions I've loaded up. So I have my main 3x3 session, which I've had for 3 years, and you can see I started up all the way around the 35 second mark, and now I'm down closer to the 12th, and I just hit 8,500 solves in this session. So we can see all of our stats. We can see I've only done 3 4x4 solves using this timer. You can see my clock stats going down like that. 2x2 started up at 7. I've had this for 3 years as well. Anyway, so those are the stats. You can see some basic information like on the home page, and we also have these really nice looking graphs, so very smooth and modern looking. So now we have our statistics view, which gives us more in-depth stats. So you can see our overview is my top cube is 2x2. I've had 4 different cube types, 23,000 solves imported. I have more in my CS timer, I just haven't imported those yet. I have 43 hours spent cubing, so that's over 2 days just in a solve. And my last PB, which was my 7.16, was in 12.8. So this is only for my 3x3 right now, but then if we want, we can go up here on the left and switch it to my 2x2 stats, just like that. Anyway, moving on, we have our trainer. So I haven't really messed around this because I've already learned OLL and PLL. What's really cool is you can just have all these algorithms. We have OLL, PLL, CLL, CMLL, COLL, ZVLLs, and OLL, CLL, and then you actually have a custom timer where you can, a custom trainer where you can import your own algorithms to train. So if we just set open trainer, now it'll set up the scramble for us, and we can do some solves on it, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now we're going to look at some of the back end of it, which is settings. So we have actually a ton of options for a simplistic timer like this. So we have like timer decimal points. You can change that if you'd like them in 0, 1, or 2, or 3. 2 is where I just have it at. Freeze times is 0.2 for me. I think stack mat is 0.3. And then you can change the cube types. And if you want, you can also hide the time while solving, if that's something you're interested. You can round. If you want to, you can also zero out the time, so it'll just show 0 instead of showing the time if you want to do that as well, which is some people like because it helps them focus on their next solve. And then they have all these different settings, and yes, it works with the stack mat for those of you people who like practicing with the stack mat. And now we have appearance. So dark mode, light mode. Okay, I don't like that. Let's go back to dark mode. Can change the timer layout so we can have the stats on the bottom or the right or the left. If I'm gonna go back to the timer, you can see it's on the left now. So let's go back. Then you can change the font. So I just like Roboto because I think that what looks cool, but you can see all the different fonts we have, and you can change the size of the timer if you like that as well. Scramble, and then you can change color. I have mine in green, but like it's normally in blue because I like the color green. Anyway, moving on, data. So here, this is where we can export our solves, just like in csTimer, which it goes to a CSV format. You can export it all the data as a JSON file, and you can also import data from csTimer or another session you have in Cubedesk. So that's really helpful because if you have your times in csTimer, you can move all of those into Cubedesk super easily. Or you can reset your solve data, training data, and all the settings. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my main timer. To be fully upfront with you guys, this is not a free timer. It costs $8. It was $5 when I bought it, but I personally don't mind spending $8 on a timer. It's a one-time purchase. It's less than the price of the RS3M 2020. You could buy 5 of these for the price of the GAN 11. But anyway, yeah, so I think there's some really cool features in it. I think it looks really good, and I'll have a link in the description if you want to buy it or check out some of the features for yourself. And again, also the developer is really accessible, which is nice. You can talk to them on Discord, or you can join the subreddit. And yeah, alright everybody, that is Cubedesk. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is something a little different. This is just a timer that I really like. It's my main timer, and I hope you found this interesting, but at the very least, I hope you found this enjoyable. So that's it for this video, and I will see you guys next time.